Hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shin Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today is Wednesday, January 30th, 2019, V-Blog number 2533. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Lori Ann Roach Samet, Denise Wyant, and Jessica Graner. And so, without further ado, here is a birthday song for the three of you. I said, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. You know, Lori, Denise, and Jessica. You're starting a brand new year today. So happy birthday to you today. I said, hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. You know, you're starting a brand new year today. So happy birthday to you today and many more. Got a happy friendiversary shout out. That's Facebook friendiversary shout out going out to Rodger Hunter. So happy friendiversary, Roger. Alrighty. Let's see, how about some weather? St. Charles weather, that is. Brr. That's what I got to say about that. Brr. Tonight we're going to have some snow showers this evening, breaking into the overcast later on. Lows near 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds north and northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of snow is about 60%. Snow accumulation less than 1 inch. Then Thursday, we're going to have cloudy skies, not as cold, but highs around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then Thursday night, January 31st, that is, Thursday night, cloudy skies, lows 27 degrees Fahrenheit, winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then Friday, February 1st, cloudy, highs near 48 degrees, winds light and variable. And then Friday night, we got cloudy with areas of fog and some patchy drizzle. Lows near 37 degrees Fahrenheit, winds south to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then Saturday, Saturday, February the 2nd, as in Groundhog Day. Cloudy skies early will become partly cloudy later in the day. Patchy drizzly, possible highs near 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then Saturday night, mostly clear skies, lows near 45 degrees Fahrenheit, winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then Sunday, a mix of clouds and sun early, becoming cloudy later in the day. Highs near 62 degrees Fahrenheit, winds south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Then cold in the evening, then off on a rain shower after midnight. Lows around 55 degrees, winds south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rainfall, 40%. And then how about Monday, February the 4th? We're going to have showers in the morning, and then partly cloudy skies in the afternoon. Highs near 62 degrees, winds southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 40%. A few clouds, lows near 42, winds north-northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tuesday, increasing clouds with showers arriving sometime in the afternoon. Highs near 50 degrees Fahrenheit, winds southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 40%. And then Tuesday night, isolated thunderstorms during the evening, then partly cloudy overnight. Lows near 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 30%. And then Wednesday, that's right, Wednesday intervals of clouds and sunshine, highs near 36 degrees Fahrenheit, winds north to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Wednesday night, partly cloudy skies, lows near 15 degrees, winds north to northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And that concludes our 7-day weather forecast for the St. Charles area. Now, I thought today we might do a little more history of Missouri. And our St. Charles, a little more history of St. Charles. But also a little bit of history about Chicago. John Baptiste Ponte de Sable, also spelled Ponte de Sable. Anyway, before 1750, August 28, 1880, is regarded as the first permanent non-indigenous settler of what later became Chicago, Illinois, and is recognized as the founder of Chicago. A school, museum, harbor, park, and bridge have been named in his honor. The site where he settled near the mouth of Chicago River around 1780 is identified as a National Historic Landmark, now located in Pioneer Court. Now, Ponte de Sable was of African descent, but little else is known of his life prior to the 1770s. During his career, the areas where he had settled and traded around the Great Lakes and in the Illinois county changed hands several times among the French, British, Spain, and the new United States. Described as handsome and well-educated, Ponte de Sable married a Native American woman, Katawa, and they had 2 children in 1779. During the American Revolutionary War, he was arrested by the British military on suspicion of being an American sympathizer. In the early 1780s, he worked for the British Lieutenant Governor of Michilimackinac on an estate at what is now the city of St. Clair, Michigan. Ponte de Sable is the first recorded as living at the mouth of the Chicago River in Trader's Journal of early 1790. He established an extensive and prosperous trading settlement in what later became the city of Chicago. He sold his Chicago River property in 1800s and moved to St. Charles, now in Missouri, where he was licensed to run a Missouri River ferry. Ponte de Sable's successful role in developing the Chicago River settlement was little recognized until the mid-20th century. But, like I said, back to St. Charles again in the 1800s. I believe he died here in St. Charles. Only reason I know anything about Ponte de Sable is because, well, we have a park right down the road from where I live. And, well, that's where I found his name. Brrr. I'm freezing to death today. And so, this is not going to be a real long, uh, 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 a real long vlog today because, well, I'm cold and I'm going to have to get to my heater. So, we're going to conclude with the daily bread. And so here we go. Today's devotion is called Algae and Datums. Algae and datums. What is a datum? I asked my friend. I was leaning over her shoulder, looking at pictures of her cell phone, on her cell phone. She was taken through a microscope. Oh, it's like algae, but it's harder to see. Sometimes you need a drop of oil on the lens, or they have to be dead to see them, she explained. I sat amazed as she scrolled through the pictures. I couldn't stop thinking about the intricate detail God put into life that we could only see with a microscope. There you go. I'm not supposed to read that, but that's just an enticer to put you in the mood to get on to our daily bread and read the rest of the devotion. Let's see. Today I will be covering Job 37:14 through 24. And if you're following Briscoe, the Bible with Briscoe, to get through the Bible in a year, we will be covering Exodus 23 through 34 and Matthew 21 through 16. So please tune into YouTube at the Bible with Briscoe, and we'll get through this Bible within a year. All right, here we go. Job 37:14 through 24. Listen to this, Job. Stop and consider God's wonders. Do you know how God controls the clouds and makes his lightning flash? Do you know how the clouds hang poised, those wonders of him who has perfect knowledge? You who swelter in your clothes when the land lies hushed under the south wind, can you join him in spreading out the skies? Hard as a mirror of cast bronze? Tell us what we should say to him. We cannot draw up our case because of our darkness. Should he be told that I want to speak? Should he be told that I want to speak? Would anyone ask to be swallowed up? Now, no one can look at the sun, bright as it is in the skies, after the wind has swept them clean. Out of the north he comes in golden splendor. God comes in awesome majesty. The Almighty is beyond our reach and exalted in power. In his justice and great righteousness he does not oppress, and so therefore people revere him. For does he not have regard for all the wise in heart? And there you have it. That would be Job 37:14 through 24. Okie dokie, that leaves me with a song, and that song would be, well, goodbye, my friends, it's a time to go. I said goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So, goodbye, my friends, goodbye. This has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shin Show. And as always, you know, God loves you, and so do I. So be blessed in Jesus' mighty name. And come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here, and I hope you are too.